joined the Air Force at the age of 19. And from 19 till the age of 50, he served the Indian Air Force. He participated in every single operation that this country has seen, whether it was in Northwest provinces, NWFP, or whether it was in Burma, or whether it is anywhere else that the country fought. He had the highest flying decoration of Distinguished Flying Medal. Therefore, for him to lead the Air Force into combat against Pakistan at the age of 44 was something that was that he had enough experience to go through. I just saw a flash from on your TV that within 1 hour he confirmed to the government that he'll be able to participate in the operations in 1965. And as the Air Chief Marshal Tipnis has recounted his career, while he has done all of it, I must say, as an army officer who has been seeing him for the ever since that I joined the army, he's somebody who's held in awe by all of us. The moment you look at him, you would like to go to him and shake his hands, and he will always give you a smile. Doesn't matter what rank you are. I recall back in the year 1960s, early 1960s, when he was an Air Marshal, and I think just about to become the Chief of the Air Staff, or maybe had become the Chief of the Air Staff. I was a young captain in the army, and I happened to meet him. And I happened to meet him in a social event. And the social event, if I may recount, all his service issues have been well narrated by the former Air Chief. I would like to say something about his personality, which all of us really looked at it. And I want to narrate this small incident, if you will permit me to do that. In early 1964, when I was a young captain, Air Marshal and his wife were flagging off a vintage car rally of the Statesman. And he and his wife flagged off the rally, in which my mother was participating as a driver. And this rally was from Delhi to Sona and back to India Gate. And at India Gate, Mrs. Arjan Singh, a lady of absolute epitome of dignity and something that every single lady must be able to emulate her. She was such a wonderful person, such an affectionate person. And she was the one in early 1960s giving away the prizes of the vintage car rally. And I must say that my mother, who was driving in the vintage car rally, got the best lady driver. And Mrs. Arjan Singh gave her the first prize. And since then, my mother and Mrs. Arjan Singh developed a kind of a bond. And that created a personal bond between me, my brothers and sisters, the Air Marshal and his wife. So whenever we looked at him, while Mrs. Teji was alive, we used to meet her, an epitome of dignity and elegance. And subsequently, when we met the Air Marshal, he was full of love and affection. Maybe remembering it or not remembering it. But every single person who met him in whatever place, whether you met him at the Delhi Golf Club, or whether you met him anywhere in social function or at an official function at the Rashtrapati Bhavan,
there's so much to be talked about him.
Say,
Lieutenant General Shankar Prasad.
Such a great.
Yes.